Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to work on spelling words. We're going to work on pronunciation of each word, and then the definitions of the other words. But to start off, we're going to write down each of these spelling words, and then we'll do the vocabulary, which is the definition. So to start off, let's take a look at my screen. And I want you to be able to repeat after me the words so you can work on pronunciation. And so make sure all your mics are on. I'm gonna. All right, so the first word, make sure you have your notebooks ready, okay? And so the first word we have here is manage. Manage is the first word. Everyone say manage.
Manage.
Very good. After that, our next word is mandatory. Everyone say mandatory.
Mandatory.
Very good. The next one is manicure. Everyone say manicure.
Manicure.
One more time.
Manicure.
Let's hear Elvis.
Manicure.
Very good. All right, we're gonna wait for Sonia to connect her audio. And then after that, we have affluent. Everyone say affluent.
Affluent.
Very good.
Affluent.
And then we have influenza. Repeat it, influenza.
Influenza.
Very good. Okay, the next spelling word that we have is disembark. Say disembark.
Disembark.
Very good. The next one we have is disfigure. Everyone say disfigure.
Disfigure.
Very good. Elvis, let's hear it.
Thank you.
Disfigure. And then now we have, sorry, disobedience. Disobedience.
Disobedience.
Next one we have is intersection. Say intersection.
Intersection.
Very good. Intersection. Now we have intermingle.
Intermingle.
Intermingle. Intermingle. Very good. Now we have intercept.
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 Very good. Distasteful. Distasteful. We have intersection. Ooh, we missed one. Sorry. No, we have it. Intersection, intermingle, intercept, distasteful, and now we have prayerful. Prayerful. Very good. Next we have eventful. Everyone say eventful.
Eventful.
Eventful. Very good. Then we have European.
European.
Canadian.
Canadian.
American.
American.
Electrician.
Electrician.
Electrician. All right, these are our spelling words. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19. Wow, we're missing some. All right, let's see. here. Disobedience. Intercept. Tasteful. Manage. Monitor. Control. Oh, we're missing two. I'm sorry. We have influence. How do we say influence?
Cintia, pero vos, cállense, no me dejen escuchar bien.
And affluent. I'm sorry, we spelled influence wrong. And affluent. Actually, no, we have that one. I'm not sure which one we missed. We should be fine there. Okay, so we have these 20 words. We're gonna go over what each of these words mean. Okay. The first one, manage. It means to control or direct. It means you're gonna be in charge of like a manager or a project. Say you're managing the project, you're in control. You're learning how to direct that project. Mandatory. That is required. So it is mandatory for you guys to be in your class. Mandatory for you guys to be in your class. It's required for you guys to be in your class. We have manicure. That means the treatment for your hands and fingernails. I have never had a manicure before, but I know there's a lot of girls who have had a manicure. Okay, and then the next one is influence, okay? Influence means the power to affect others without making an effort. Normally, leaders have a lot of influence, or famous people or rich people have a lot of influence. We have affluent, which means having wealth or rich. So if someone is affluent, it means they have money. They have a lot of money. And then we have influenza, a contagious disease caused by a virus or the flu. So influenza is another name for the flu. Very simple, that. We have disembark, which means to get off a ship. So say you are on a boat and you're going to Roatan. When you get to Roatan, you're gonna have to disembark or get off the ship. Now we have disfigure, means to ruin or destroy the appearance of something. So if I were to disfigure, I don't know, a car, which means I'm going to ruin the appearance of it. I'm gonna destroy the appearance of it. Okay, now we have disobedience, which means a refusal to obey, which is not good, because if you choose not to obey, you get in trouble. Next one, we have intersection, a place where two or more roads meet. So whenever you see two streets that go this way and this way, the place where they meet is called the intersection. Okay. Henry, right now, all you have to do is just write each word one time. That way you can have the list, and then you can write the 5 times later, okay?
I already did.
Oh, okay. Then we have intermingle, which is where two mix together. So if we were to intermingle 5th grade and 6th grade class, or join the two classes together. Intercept, to take or see something on its way from one place to another. For example, you see a lot of movies, a lot of famous movies where they'll intercept a car before it gets to a certain area. That would be intercept. Take it or seize it before it gets to another place. We have distasteful, which is unpleasant or offensive. So say I say a really mean joke, you can say that that joke was distasteful, okay? Next one, prayerful, praying often. So if I say I'm very prayerful, it means I'm praying often, okay? Eventful, you say full of outstanding events. You can say that the Independence Week is very eventful. There's a lot of things to do. It's full of a lot of events. Okay, and now we have European, which means it's relating to Europe. Means you can say that person is European, or it's a European company, which means it's from Europe. Same with Canadian and American. It has something to do with Canada or America. You can say I'm American, so I'm relating to America, which means I'm from America. Then we have electrician, which is a person who installs or repairs electrical apparatuses. I think Jafet's dad is an electrician, so they're the ones that put in wires, set up everything for us. The dietitian is a specialist in planning meals or diets. So
No lo puedo parar bien.
know a lot about food, healthy food, what to eat and stuff like that. So that is a dietitian. Okay. Dietitians are very important. Give me 1 second. Let me double check something. Okay. Make sure the power was on there. Okay. Henry, do you have all these words down?
Yes.
Sonia, do you have a copy of your book?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to write these words down, okay? Sound good? Okay. We're gonna move down here and start a new section where we're gonna talk about the vocabulary words. Which are the ones that we have definitions for. And so our first vocabulary word that we have is the word manual. Can anyone give me a guess about what is a manual or what the definition of manual is? Think about a car. Any ideas?
Something that you have to do by yourself, like it's not automatic.
Yeah, that's pretty close. It's made, done, or used by the hands. Let's fix this. Made, done, or used by the hands. For example, you can say a car is manual, so it's changing the gears by your hands. Let's go to the next one. Manufacture. Any idea what manufacture is?
Like create something
Yeah.
or something like that.
Basically, to make a product. So we have a lot of companies who manufacture or create certain things. They make a certain product. For example, you can say Toyota manufactures trucks. They make and create trucks or cars. Sonia, you're gonna wanna write these down, okay? Okay, now we have the next one, which is maneuver, which I did not spell right in front of my class. Maneuver. Maneuver it means to guide skillfully. So say when you drive in downtown Yodo and there's a bunch of people at the market, it's very busy, you need to maneuver your car special. That way you don't hit someone. So it means to guide skillfully. You want to make sure that you are moving your car skillfully or maneuvering your car around the people in the other cars so you don't get in an accident.
Mister,
Yeah.
need to copy that.
Yeah, these are the definitions you're writing down. And we have manipulated. We've heard other manipulate words, definitions of the word manipulated, but in this one we're talking about, say, have you seen someone cut a coconut with a machete?
Yes.
So they manipulated the coconut and the machete, which means they handled it skillfully or cleverly. Cleverly, so they know how to do it fast. You see them move very fast to cut it so they can get it out fast, which means they manipulated the machete or the coconut, which means they handled it skillfully or cleverly. Next one we have fluctuate. Fluctuate is to change continually or to waver. So you can say though the temperature in Joro fluctuates, or it changes continually. Or it wavers, which moves up and down, changes around, gets hot, it gets cold. Especially right now, you can say that the weather fluctuates. In Joro, because it's hot in the day and it gets kind of cold at night, you can say that it fluctuates. We have fluently, which is easily and rapidly, as in speaking or writing. So I would say that you guys speak English fluently, which means you speak English easily and rapidly. You write in English easily and rapidly. So I would say that you guys are speaking English fluently, or you guys are fluent in English. Our next word we have is disgraceful, which means shameful. Who can give me an example of shameful? Elvis, can you give me an example of shameful? Shameful, something that was disgraceful, that was bad, that embarrassed. For example, say you're playing soccer and instead of scoring a goal on the other team, you scored a goal on your own team. That would be disgraceful. Can you give me another example?
No.
Can't think of one? All right, I'm gonna pick on you for another one, okay? Our next word we have is discord. Oh, let me fix this. Discord, which means a lack of harmony or agreement. So we have a discord, it means we don't agree. You are playing with your friends and you want to play Fortnite, but your friend says they want to your friend says they want to play PUBG, and you guys start fighting. Means you guys have a discord. Say Henry had a discord with Elvis because Henry said he ate more baleadas than Elvis, but Elvis said that he ate more baleadas. Okay, let's go to the next one. Disappoint. Disappoint. Disappoint means to sadden by not doing what is expected. For example, What's the best soccer team in the world? I can't think of their name. Oh yeah, Barcelona. Say Barcelona did not win the La Liga because they made a mistake or something like that. They would disappoint because I would expect them to win. So they disappointed me because I expected them to win. Henry, who's your favorite soccer team?
Barcelona.
Oh, very good. Elvis, who's your favorite soccer team?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yes.
Oh, okay, very good. All right. Sonia, are you still there with me? Yep, very good. Sonia, do you have a favorite soccer team? No? Okay. All right. So disappoint means to sadden. Oops. To sadden by not doing what is expected. Okay. Now we have disease. Disease is very simple. It's a sickness. So coronavirus is a disease, or dengue is a disease. It's a sickness. All right, now we have disentangle, which means to loosen, or to untangle. Have you guys ever seen an extension cord? Better yet, headphones. Have you ever put your headphones in your pocket and when you take it out, it's just a giant mess like this?
Yes.
So disentangle means you're separating the pieces so you can be able to put the headphones in. That's what it means, to untangle, disentangle. So we disentangle our headphones to use them. Okay. Now we have international, which means between nations. Between nations. So if I say I'm going on an international flight, it means I'm going on a flight between nations, between the United States and Honduras. Okay. Intermission. Our next word is a pause between the parts of a performance. So, have you ever heard of, I don't know, Broadway? There's a place called Broadway where they have a lot of plays and a lot of dramas, a lot of musicals. There, they'll have an intermission. So about halfway through the play or something like that, they'll have an intermission, which means they take a break. You can go to the bathroom, stand up, stretch your legs. It's just a break. A pause between the parts of a performance. Intermission is just a break. It's nothing fancy. Now we have the word neglectful, which is careless or irresponsible. Which means, say if I'm being neglectful with my chores, which means I'm careless, I'm irresponsible, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Or if I'm neglectful with my backpack, I'm careless with it. So I'll let it have damage and stuff like that. I'm not really taking care of it. It's just kind of not being responsible. If I'm neglectful of my homework, I don't do my homework. If I'm neglectful of my dog, it means I'm not giving it food. So we don't want to be neglectful. Neglectful is bad. Okay, so now we have bountiful, which means plentiful, or more than enough. So if I say that dinner was bountiful, Means there is more than enough. Or I went to the party, the birthday party, and the food was bountiful. There was more than enough food. It's a good example. All right, so here's what we're gonna do right now. With these 15 vocabulary words, we're gonna pick 5 that we're going to use in a sentence, okay? Henry, I want you to pick the first one. Which one are we gonna use in a sentence?
Discord.
Discord, okay. All right, and can you give me an example? What is a Discord? Use it in a sentence. So let's look at the definition. Discord is a lack of harmony or agreement. Yeah. Do you have an idea?
No.
Okay, think of the word fight. Instead of using the word fight, you're going to use the word discord. So make a sentence with the word fight and replace it with discord.
For example, Elvis and I discord of what game we could play.
Very good. Elvis and I had a discord about what game we could play. Very good sentence. Okay, let's do the second one. Elvis, I want you to pick it this time. Which word?
Wait.
Manual.
Manufacturer.
Manufacture, okay. Manufacture.
Me
Right.
and my brother, we do a product.
Okay. Give me an example of a product. For example, something you can make. Let's see, my brother and I manufacture what? It doesn't have to be real. It could be make-believe.
Manufacturer. Again?
Manufacture games. Very good. My brother and I manufacture games. Yeah. All right, Sonia. You still there, Sonia? Well, we're gonna keep going. Okay, let's do the word international. So I'm gonna make my own sentence with the word international. So I had an international flight to Honduras. That's my word, my sentence. I had an international flight to Honduras. All right, Sonia is back. Sonia, I want you to pick one of these words right here, and we're gonna have you make a sentence out of it. Sonia keeps disappearing. Henry, give me another word. Which word should we use?
Intermission.
Intermission. Okay.
Mm.
And what is the example sentence we are going to use?
We had an intermission while we were in PE.
Wow, we were in PE. Very good. All right. Let's see, Elvis. Because Sonia keeps disappearing, I'm going to have you do the last word. What is the last word?
Mm. Mm. Neglectful.
Neglectful. Very good. And what is the example sentence we are going to use?
I am. And I am irresponsible with my homework.
I hope not. I am neglectful of my homework. I hope you're not neglectful of your homework. That wouldn't be good.
That's true.